The next step is you have to plan. Like, how are you going to do this? How are you going to accomplish what you're going to accomplish? You have to break it down. Welcome to My Daily Mindset, where you get an inspirational, educational, and motivational message each day to help you live your best life. Yesterday, I talked about how it was March 1st. It was also Monday, so it's a great time to get things started. People love to, start their goals on the first. Obviously New Year's is, first of the year. Also first of the month is good, and first of the week, right? So what I'm going to do this week is I'm going to take you through 5 steps from creating a goal to accomplishing a goal. And yesterday I talked about the first thing that you have to do in order to accomplish a goal. You have to have one. That's the first thing. But you can't just think about it. It can't be just, a want or a wish. The first thing that you have to do with anything that you want to accomplish in life is write it down. So yesterday you wrote down whatever it is that you wanted to do. And if you didn't do it yesterday, think about it right now. What is something that you want to accomplish? Doesn't matter what it is, no matter the size or whatever. Don't think about it. Write it down. You can put it in your phone. That's great. But also make sure that you write it pen to paper at night or, sometime today, because that makes it a little bit more real. And when you write something down pen to paper, there's a much different impact than actually putting it in your phone. Obviously, if you're out and about, put it in your phone. So now that you have your goal written down, what you want to accomplish, what's the next step? The next step is you have to plan. Like, how are you going to do this? How are you going to accomplish what you're going to accomplish? You have to break it down. And I simply do this. So I look at a goal. And, say it's, I want to be in the best shape of my life, right? So how long is it going to take me to do that? When is that going to be? So if it wants to be 3 months or 6 months or whatever, so let's just say 3 months, or let's say 6 months, right? In 6 months, I'm going to be in the best shape of my life. How do I do that? So I look at 6 months, that's the end goal, right? In 6 months, that's when I'm going to be in the best shape of my life. So what I do is I back that up about halfway. So in 3 months, where do I have to be in order to be on track to be in the best shape of my life? Okay, so I write that down. This is all a plan. You have this written down. So you write that down. You can write down what action steps you need to do and also where you physically need to be. So then from there, I'll break it down to the month. So in the next 30 days, where do I have to be and what do I have to do in order to be on track to hit my 3 month, which will put me on track to be into the 6 month. So I write that down. Then it starts to get real. I back it up to the week. This week, what do I have to do in order to be on track to be on my month goal? So what actions do I need to do? And that's when it becomes real, because this is a week, right? It's the next 7 days. And then obviously the next one is the most important. It is today. What am I doing today to make sure that I'm going to be on my week pace, to be on my monthly pace, to be on my 3 month pace, so that when in 6 months, I will be in the best shape of my life? That is the most important one, is every single day. So as I said, writing down your goal is imperative. Writing down a plan and what I just talked about, but then every single day, and you've heard me say this over and over again, the night before, write down what you're going to do the next day. I tell you that just to do that in life, your to-dos, your schedule, whatever. But with the goal, you must do this. Write down what action step you're going to take or action steps you're going to take the next day in order to help you get to your goal. If you don't do this, trust me, 92% of you will fail. It's the stat. It's just the way it goes. So tonight or today, whenever you have your goal written down, write out a plan, do your timeline like I just talked about, back it up, and then break it down to each day. And every single day, what action step or steps are you going to take so that in 6 months, for me, I'll be in the best shape of my life. And so now you've written it down and now you've broken it down. And then tomorrow, what I'm going to tell you to do is how to actually get started. What is the first thing that you need to do to actually physically get started on your goal? Because you now have it written down. You have the plan. You need to take an action step. So I'll talk about that tomorrow. All right. Have an amazing one. Remember, this is your life. Live your way. I appreciate you listening today, and hopefully you found something useful in today's message. And if you did find value, Please comment. Also share it with somebody else that may benefit from this. And if you haven't already, please subscribe so that you can get an inspirational, educational, and motivational message from me every single day.